Moving on, our guest speaker is Mr. Clark, and I have entitled this John's Journalism Journey. Should be extremely interesting, but John, before you start, someone here has contributed a lot toward HSJ Online, and a bicycle journey was one of the reasons why he ended up here. And he's here from Cincinnati now, but I know he still feels very much like Hope is his home, and I think his wife feels the same. So at this time, Pastor Warren, would you come up?
Well, I know as a pastor, I have to have at least 25 minutes.
I've had that discussion with other pastors. It's not going to work. Helen, why don't you come up here with him? Because I know you two are quite the team.
She only needs about 4 minutes.
But anyway, I think one of the things you might say to someone is, enjoy the journey.
Yes, I will.
And I found this at Willow Leaves, and then I found a bicycle that I got from Mr. Ashbrook at a Hope Ride, and I had them to put that little bicycle on it. So this is from HSJ Online to thank you very much. And before I do let you sit down, we go ahead and applaud them. So go back many years ago. How many years are we going back here? And talk to us about your interest in the newspaper business. You used to work in a newspaper, right?
I could run one of those machines up here. It's a Polly.
Oh, now that's really going back.
Yeah, it's going back. For me to go to college, my parents couldn't help me, so I had to work 2 or 3 jobs through the summer to pay for the college. It wasn't anything like student loans. And I connected with a newspaper, small town newspaper like this, about 2000. And I did all the castings, and I also set type on a linotype, and also set the type by hand on that machine. So I had a lot of experiences. When I came back from the summer, there was always an opportunity to work as they needed people to fill in. So.
And at one time you were with Procter & Gamble. You retired from Procter & Gamble, and then you felt a calling, and you had to ride a bicycle across the United States to confirm it.
Yes. I felt called into full-time ministry after I retired, 2003. Could not believe it. Never had a discussion with my wife or with myself about being a minister. So I got on a bike, San Francisco, and rode coast to coast to make sure that calling was real. And
at the end, you found a sculpture, a sand sculpture.
Yeah, there's a man. The only day it rained on me was the last day, and it rained hard. Car after car would stop and say, "Can we take you someplace?" I had read in the Bible that not all our journeys will be smooth and fast, and then it started raining about 9 o'clock. When I got to Ocean City, Maryland, the end of the route, as I crossed the city limits, quite a ways out of town, there wasn't a sign of a drop of water on the road. Came to the end of Route 50, which is the coast-to-coast highway, and right by the end of the road, was a life-size sandcastle of Christ on the cross. I went looking for the guy that made that. It looked really fresh. The sand was still wet. I said, "Why did you make that over there?" And he said, "I don't know. I got up this morning. I was going to make dolphins by the water's edge. It's so much easier to make anything by the water's edge. I had to carry all that water over there, but I was called. It was clear." And I said, "Let me tell you why." And I started looking for seminaries the next day after I got home.
Thank you again, both of you.